here's my question. Okay, you got 300 feral cats out of the Meadowlands eating stadium trash, eating old Jody Mack cigarette butts and betting slips. And also, now that we have the sports book that's legalized in Jersey, there's somebody every day out there.
Moose.
There's somebody every day out there walking out of that sports book and dumping French fries on the ground and like a soda. These super cats, you can't pick them up, trap them, and then bring them to a shelter. They'll tear apart regular cats, and you try to adopt one and bring them home, that thing's eating through your wall. It's going to eat through your wall, eat through your porch. It's going to be...
through your porch.
It's going to be devastating. Super cats with New Jersey toxic sludge coursing through their veins that have just been reared on Meadowlands swamp rats.
And have been reproduced. They might be third-generation super cats by now.
Exactly.
Underground society. That's why they can't find them, because they're under the ground in this dark lair. I feel like there's fire. Maybe like Ray Hanley's bones are underneath there, too. They've got mementos kept down below. Old Phil Simms jerseys have been dragged down there.
That's where Jim Fossil is.
That's where Fossil is.
Fossil couldn't find a job. We were
Right.
like, where's Fossil? He once went to a Super Bowl. Suddenly, we look. He's like Chester Copperpot in the Goonies. We're like, oh, he found his wallet. It's Jim Fossil. He was eaten by the super cats.
Rodney Hampton walks out in a big, like, cat fur coat. He's somehow in charge of them.
Look, there is something terrifying about this, is there not?
100%.
And how did they bring in non-neutered cats and not think this was going to be a problem?
They were in a hurry. That's why. They were in a hurry to clear the rats out. They're not worried about whether the cat can reproduce or not.
Cats that snack on Meadowlands rats? Could you imagine what those types of cats become?
And when I thought it was just a lone cat, it was already scary enough. People are like, why wouldn't you who's going to touch a... Cats are mean. Then you factor in that there's a universe of them.
Yeah.
And all of this fuel for evil around the Meadowlands that they've been feasting on for who knows how long.
Yeah.
That cat's a trained killer.
Also, any animal that survives at the Meadowlands is already a bionic animal. That place is polluted since the 60s. They've been dumping toxic sludge into that swamp for decades now, and nobody cleans it up. Nobody.
It's America's Chernobyl.
Well, I bet it was
really
these
is.
cats that finally finished that stupid mall that's been built for 12. They were like, enough's enough. And one night they just went in there.
And that's
as a group, they finished it. Like, here you go, people.
Right, those cats had hard hats and smoking cigarettes. But that's why they don't want you knowing that there's that many cats, because they had a rat problem, because they're opening a brand new billion-dollar mall with food and restaurants and everything, and they don't want people being scared off to come there knowing that the grounds is a rat problem that they need 700 cats for.
Rats in New York City are scary enough that they live in the subways. They have these warm pipes they can live in. They eat Chinese food dripping out of garbage bags every night. But that's nothing compared to a rat that can survive in the elements in the swamps in New Jersey. That is a glowing rat that you cannot kill. And to know there's an army of cats that have been bred living on the rats.
Right.
That is a whole different type of animal species.